Prodigal Son from the book of Luke. When Jesus taught, all kinds of people gathered to hear him. Sometimes Jesus ate with the people who gathered. Some people said, Jesus does not care who eats with him. He even lets bad people eat at his table. Jesus heard what they said. This is a story he told to answer them. There was a rich man who had 2 sons. He planned to give half his fortune to each son. One day, the younger son said, "Father, give to me now my half of your fortune." So the man divided all he had between his sons. The younger son gathered his share together and went away to a far country. There he wasted all he had. Soon everything was spent. Then a bad time came to that country. No one had enough to eat. The young son began to grow hungry. So he went out to find work. A man hired him to feed the pigs. No one showed any kindness to the son. He grew so hungry that he would have gladly eaten what he was feeding to the pigs. One day he thought, back home, even my father's pig keeper has more than enough to eat. Yet here am I dying of hunger. He said, I will leave here and go to my father. I say, Father, I have done wrong. I no longer deserve to be your son, but let me work for you. And he rose up and went to his father. When he was still a long way off, his father saw him. He kissed his son and hugged him. The son said, Father, I have done wrong. I no longer deserve to be your son. But the father said to his servants, Bring the best robe, put it on him. Bring a ring, put it on his finger, and shoes for his feet. He said, Prepare a great feast. Let us eat and be merry. For my son was lost, and now he is found again. And they began to be merry. Now the older son was in the fields, and he came home. He heard the sounds of the music and the dancing, and he called one of the servants and asked, What does this music and dancing mean? The servant answered, Your brother has come home safe and sound, so your father has made a feast to celebrate. The older brother was very angry, and he would not join in the feast. So his father left the table and begged him to come. But the brother said, I've worked for you all these years. I've never disobeyed you. You never made even a small feast for me and my friends. But as soon as this bad, wasteful son comes home, you hold a great feast for him. And the father said to him, Son, you're always with me. All I have is yours. But it was right for us to be merry now, for your brother who was in trouble and is now safe, he was lost and is now found.